in my experience in meditation where you can calm your mind is you have to be okay with the beginning stage where you're going to have a lot of thoughts come to you. You've
Hmm.
spent a considerable amount of time always getting input. We get an incredible amount of input, especially with our cell phones and our computers, right? And then forget about going out into the day-to-day world and getting all of that input. You can't expect to sit down and meditate and be like, man, meditating is so hard. So many thoughts are coming to my mind. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah,
Like, think about how many
exactly.
things think about how many things that your brain is still trying to process that there's no closure on. Those things have to come back to the surface because there's been things thrown, it's like in your room, you just thrown a bunch of stuff in there. Before your room is clean, you got to take some of that stuff out. You got to do inventory and kind of cleanse that space. And it's the same thing with your mind. But I think a lot of people beat themselves up and can't get to a point where they can calm their mind because you're still so busy every day putting so many things in it. So I think that that beginning process of not beating yourself up or thinking that the process of meditation at the beginning should be any different, like that's our problem sometimes that we struggle with, is we think our experience should be different than the way it is. you know the
Right.
this that's how it starts for all of us. Like,
Yeah.
I could sit down and meditate and not have many things come to my mind, or if they come to my mind, I can peacefully like let them go, like, hey, I see you, but I need to focus on my breathing right now. I can do that, but I've kind of been raised to meditate. I've been raised with the undertones of Buddhism, so it's like I'm 29 years old now. I'm kind of like 29 years in the game, kind of, so it's
Hmm.
it's different, but I don't you can't beat yourself up and be like, hey, right now so many things are coming to my mind. Like, it's going to get easier, it's going to get better. But you have to go through that process of kind of letting those thoughts come and go.